There is a big change happening at Tesla design, and it turns out that Tesla can indeed defy previous statements from its CEO Elon Musk. Amidst the initial release of the Model S Plaid way back in 2021, Musk declared on Twitter that the new flagship sedan and its SUV sibling, the Model X, will not have a normal steering wheel option. Customers could either get used to the steering yoke or get a third-party retrofit if or when one is available. Considering a recent update to the Tesla shop, Musk's statements from 2021 could now be seen as words that were spoken too soon. This was because as the new Model S and Model X were announced with their official prices in China, Tesla also announced that it would now be offering the flagship all-electric sedan and SUV with a conventional round steering wheel. Finally, one less thing for people to complain about. A look at Tesla's configurator for the Model S and Model X shows that there is no incentive for customers to select the steering yoke either, as the round steering wheel does not involve any extra charges to the premium electric cars. Now, Tesla has sold a substantial number of the new Model S and Model X already, and all of those vehicles so far have been equipped with a yoke. Thus, if owners of the flagship cars wish to switch out their yoke with a conventional steering wheel, what can they do? They'd have to wait until March 2023, at least according to the new listing on Tesla's official shop. As noted in the listing, Tesla is now offering a round steering wheel retrofit for the new Model S and Model X. The retrofit is not that expensive as well, as it's only listed for $700, including installation through Tesla service. Seemingly as a way to highlight that the new Model S and Model X are still a new breed of electric vehicles, however, Tesla made it a point to note that the round steering wheel retrofit does not include any stalks or shifters. Travel in luxury, enjoy the warmth of a heated wheel and the touch of premium vegan leather in a traditional form factor. No stalks or shifts. Note this retrofit is only compatible with Model S and Model X vehicles configured with a yoke steering wheel. Purchase price includes installation through Tesla service, Tesla wrote. The Tesla Model S and Model X are worthy of their flagship status, and this is especially true for the vehicle's Plaid variants. With this in mind, perhaps the addition of a round steering wheel option would be welcomed by some Model S and Model X buyers. It should be noted, after all, that legendary racer Randy Pobst used a retrofitted conventional steering wheel when he drove an unplugged performance Tesla Model S Plaid race car up Pikes Peak in 2021 to dominate the event's exhibition class by a wide margin. Please let me know in the comments if you prefer the regular steering wheel or a yoke. In the meantime, while you like this video, I want to move to another topic. Tesla's sales dropped significantly in China last month, but it was anticipated. With the production stopping at the end of the month, it is now resuming. China is Tesla's most important market and the most important electric vehicle market in the world. For Tesla, any significant change in output out of Gigafactory Shanghai or sales in China will have a significant impact on its overall performance. December was expected not to be Tesla's best month, as it was reported that the automaker stopped production at the end of the month. Today, the numbers were released and Tesla delivered 55,796 China-made electric vehicles in December, according to the China Passenger Car Association. That's down 44% month over month, but more importantly, it is down 21% over the same period last year. And that's during the year that Tesla significantly increased its production capacity at Gigafactory Shanghai. In 2022, December was Tesla's lowest production level since July. The good news is that production has now resumed based on a drone flyover of Tesla Gigafactory Shanghai today. However, there are some concerns for Tesla in China in 2023. There have been some indications at the end of 2022 that Tesla was starting to have some demand issues in the country, despite the company's best efforts to squash the rumors. It's not helping the rumors that Tesla started 2023 by offering up to $1,450 in incentives in China for people taking delivery by February 28. Tesla investors should certainly keep an eye on Tesla's performance in China, because if the automaker doesn't do well in China, it's likely not going to do well overall. Tesla long-range Model Y sells for around $52,000 in China and will likely go lower due to loss of government subsidies and fierce competition from BYD and NIO. Even if you factor in the labor cost difference, it should never sell for $66,000 in the United States. So we expect we should see a big price reduction in the United States as well. Many factors could negatively affect Tesla's performance in China in 2023, in addition to the broader electric vehicle market in the country. We will keep a close eye, friends, on Tesla's early performance in the country this year. In the meantime, please like this video if you found it informative and useful, and subscribe to this channel so you don't miss my next coverage on this subject, as I'm going to bring more on that to you in the coming days. In the meantime, Tesla Model Y became the best-selling car in Taiwan in December 2022. The company registered almost as many Model Ys as the next 5 best-selling cars combined. Tesla officially began delivering Model Y to Taiwanese consumers on December 5. Taiwan has been waiting 2 years and 8 months since the car was first delivered to US customers in March 2020. It was not possible to start deliveries from Giga Shanghai, as tensions with China led to a ban on the sale of cars made there. The start of deliveries from the US was inexpedient, and yesterday I learned that Tesla is also going to ship from the German factory. Thus, Model Y only arrived in Taiwan after the German Tesla factory, Gigafactory Berlin, was able to reach a high enough production capacity to start serving the interests of the wider market. By the way, you probably have seen my videos talking about Gigafactory Berlin, that in Berlin airport there were lots of electric Model Y vehicles lined up, about 3,000 I believe, that I reported several days ago. Yesterday, and we were wondering if there was no place to hold them at Gigafactory Berlin. That was the reason that they were brought to Berlin airport. But yesterday I learned from a media, that German media, that they did research, and it turned out that these vehicles were destined to go to Taiwan from, that's why they brought to airport. So now my question is, are they going to ship this to Taiwan by airplane? That's why they brought to airport, or maybe they didn't have place at Gigafactory Berlin, which was true, and there will be trucks hauling them to the nearest ports on railroad or on trucks, and then shipped to to Taiwan from there by sea. We'll see, friends. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. This is Armen Harayan from TorqueNews.com. As you see, I'm trying a new format for my videos. Let me know if you like this format better than me speaking on in front of you without any graphics. Some people have said that it's boring to do without graphics, but this is why I'm adding these graphics now. Have a great day. God bless you, and I'll see you soon in our next report.